honestly not in all that depth trying to figure out as the feeling of far as true as guys. It's the people who come in trying to like just have fun and try to hit something. And what's funny is that kind of urge lately is a lot of people pushes it. And I think that's where I've been really losing a lot is in hands like where I'll put something up and I'll think like, okay, I can flop like I can flop a set here, I can flop a straight, flush, like say like one hand had there was definitely a tendency playing the zero game, and there's a 10 in my hand and a lot of Broadway. And if it was just like nothing but face cards, it would be like unbeatable. And another number, so I'd have to be throwing another number out there. And then I flopped the other number, flopped, I think it was like a 9. And I'm like, okay, I can hold on to this 9. And it's not even top pair. Or I could try to draw and catch more face cards. And I draw the third face cards. And what I get instead was like a 10, and I'd like calculated the other day, I was like trying to figure it out, how many points would be what you pick up, or what would you expect back points. And what I came up with was a third of the deck is 10s, or 3 of the cards are base cards out of the 13, and one is the ace, that's 1 point, so that's like 4 out of 14. So you're looking at like a third of the deck, or a quarter of the deck is a 0. And the rest of them, the middle would be 5. So if you go to draw one, you are like at 4 or less. It was like 3 point something was the average points that you would take back. And that has not been what I've been catching. Like, I just catch like 14, 16 out of 2 cards. Like, and I'm almost like, what is the average is an 8? Like in blackjack? But I'm thinking like, maybe it's because the other hands that people are holding have face cards. Like, they're what people don't give up, but you're drawn out of what is live. So I'm drawing out of live cards. It should be about even. There's a lot of folded hands and a lot of folded cards. Anyway, I'm just getting unlucky. I'm not catching the 3.5 points per card. I think I am. But maybe I'm doing the math wrong there. But anyway, I've taken a lot of these draws that just like really trying to hit something. And that is literally the trap in poker that everybody is falling for. All of the recreational player, what are those guys called? Piggy bank players. They're going after that draw. And then I keep catching myself trying to make a draw. Trying to some draw. And I'm like coming in with spade in a hand. I'm just like, why don't I just skip all the format, just come in with a hand every time. But it's hard to do. It's hard to walk into a casino where everything is like all entertainment, like it's like, imagine if it wasn't branded as a giant company, if it was branded as like, this is some guy's house, and you can come over and play with all of his toys. Like, it's really nice, basically like a mansion. Like, that's basically what we're looking at. It's like, everybody can come over to some guy's mansion and with all his toys and crap. Does the guy ever come around? Sure, sometimes or whatever. Places all over the world. So it's basically like just some super rich guy's place, and we're all coming over and playing with his toys. You gotta put money in it. But like, if you look at the stock market on these places, everybody makes money. People making money here are the employees. It's like the only people making money. And there's so many of them. The places are so big. You got so many like bars and restaurants. It's kind of ridiculous. All the show and then come and try to make a profit off of the game really takes a lot of discipline. It's already a lot of discipline to walk past all of these machines. I don't like it. Like, yeah, like, how cool is that look? People that we walk all looking. I never understand the new machines. Like, I get it, they have all this animation and stuff, but I just don't get it. Like, the crank wheel, old school slot machines, they're like, okay, the wheel goes around, if it lands on one of these, then you get this much, tells me how you land or whatever. People, like, are watching how do you win? Like, I get it, you put money in, you put money in, money out, with half the money out or whatever. But I just don't get, like, what am I looking for? I like the old slot machines. You get 1-7, and then you're like, hey, you got your sweat. Like, oh dang, you know, 7. It's like, doesn't make sense. You get lost. Or like, you get 2-7s. Dang. Like, it was like mechanical, like, it was, like, I understood it, you know what I mean? I was, like, it was understandable. The new ones is like, they're spinning around, and it's like, bling, 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 you win something. I can't even figure out, like, sometimes it'll just, like, the whole, spin wheel will just, like, look like you're locked up with, like, whatever. It's like, what's it? It's like, it's just telling you, like, it's randomly just locked up. Like, it doesn't even make sense. It takes something to walk past all this stuff. I mean, it takes a lot of discipline to live here and not blow all your money. Like, how much you're paying. It's like fears, like just butt naked entertainment. Like, that's all it is. Like, ways to blow money. Flashing lights. Places, like, just completely everything trying to suck me in. One thing is trying to suck me in for sure is Harbone's veal. I'm about to start going there every day. That shit was bomb. And I don't know where to get, like, the more I think about it, there are so many steakhouses that I go to, and I never see on the menu veal. Like, I just never do. And the veal is $100, so it's like the same price for a veal as it is for a ribeye. So it's like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I've been out all night. I put up a bunch of these live videos of poker. I did one that was almost 2 hours, just to see, like, what the pattern is on, do people watch the longer videos more? And the 2-hour video got, like, a lot of views, and that thing hasn't even fully uploaded yet. Like, it got, like, tons of views. And this is just me, like, sitting here with my phone in my pocket, or, like, my phone sitting in the cup holder, like, taking a video of what I would just do, like, for nothing. So really getting something out of nothing. Just taking the video, live video recording thing, and then posting that up. I don't think I get anything off of the live viewers that are watching the actual live show. But those hour or 2 hour long recordings, like, those get a lot of, and I don't know how the website works, but I think I'm getting hella points, like, towards, any day now they're gonna start paying me $60 a month. Just walking around the phone. And in the way that everybody gets like so crazy over it, where it's like, how can this be? And I mean, I've seen the answer to that, or how it can be, is it's just like TV. It's TV in your pocket. It's like the website says. You don't record yourself and you're basically on TV, and then what happens? Or where's it go? Or where's the money come from? It's super simple. It's all boils down to, this guy fucking, I let him stay here, and he stinks up the fucking house, like, for real. But it all boils down to people watch it, and then it gets like ads, just like TV ads. Like, if people aren't watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it doesn't sell the ads, and there's where all the money comes from. That's awesome. So it's kind of funny to think, like, how little I really put into it, and how much it's really looking like it's going to start spitting something out. Oh, we got a freaking bug in here. Damn. I was so happy about this place not having bugs. And now there's a bug. Anyway. I was on K. Do not lose mission. I'm just like, I gotta be here for another week or two. Like 2 weeks. I got like 2 weeks left in Vegas. And I feel like I've completely overspent my time here. It's totally lost its glamour. Like, but at the same time, the union is talking about let me come in and all that. And union jobs are like 40 something bucks an hour or something. They talk about like the whole package of like the whole package of like benefits and everything being like, oh, 50 something bucks an hour or whatever. But it's really about like, I don't care about the health insurance. Like, health insurance doesn't even really cost that much. Like, you can still buy it. But it's that they make you get the health insurance, and it's all part of. They also make them pay you like freaking 40 bucks an hour. So it's actually like a really sick deal. Plus, I'm coming in as a tile finisher. Like, I'm not even gonna be laying tile or cutting it or picking it up. It's like the easiest freaking job ever. Be like, and I really think that it's one of those like union jobs, the finishers. It only makes sense, and this is only from being in construction forever. It only makes sense that they pay them less because they do less. Like, because the tile finisher, like, you're not running around with these materials like trying to get them somewhere. It's a lot of like really slow pace, like nitty gritty, like finishing stuff, you know? The finishing work. It's all like so slow paced that them getting like 36 instead of 42 or whatever, it's almost to make up for all the time that you're just going to be standing around waiting for like, because you got to mix the mud, the grout, and you got to mix the grout, or you got to like put extra water in it and mix the water, and then you got to wait. Because you can't just mix it and then put it on shit, or it'll fuck it up. Like, you gotta mix it, and you gotta wait for the bubbles to come out and stuff. That's like hours. Someone be like, you know, hurry up and mix the grout and get it ready. And I'm gonna be standing there like, you gotta wait for these bubbles. The bubbles and the grout, you know. And then people are gonna, you know, the superintendents or whatever will be looking at me like, well, he's waiting for the bubbles to bubble out of the crowd. Like, and that's gonna be like half my job is be waiting for bubbles to bubble out of the mud. Like seriously, like trying, and then that might add up to something else. Everything adds up. Everything keeps going. Like it all leads to somewhere. It's like the getting like some pain in the ass guy to come and crash my apartment. Like leads to, and I think he fucking owns the place. And he's like, oh, I left my watch in the fucking bathroom. Like, dude. I was really hoping the guy was a secret billionaire, and he was gonna like just take all of my kindness and surprise me with like, oh hey, I didn't say anything about this, but I'm a secret billionaire, and you know, here's like $1 million or whatever. Or go down to like the secret millionaire poker game. Play like 50K, 100K, Raz. Raz Shuck. $50K, 100K Raz with a $10,000 shuck. Award for being nice to somebody ever. thing is I've been taking too many like shots these poker games, trying to hit hands that are just like not made. Like one that I lost, like it was a monster pot for Mandalay Bay. Like the guy made it like $15 pre-flop. I got pocket deuces. Made it like 15 pre-flop. It was like most people at Mandalay Bay, the game is just so small. Like they don't raise, and then I'll come in and just start raising a lot. And that's like, because normally, like, at least back in the day, not right now, because I've been like kind of getting sucked into like all these Vegas promo games. But I'll usually be playing like the biggest games in Vegas. Like, I was like a daily player for a while. Everybody around here like knows me for playing in the 5, 10, 20 Aria. Like, look at it as like a daily player. When they see me walking in the door, they put me on the list. I don't even ask. But I'm like, I don't want to play that shit anymore. I'm fucking losing my ass. Like, they just think that I'm a baller like that. And, I'm like on the level of freaking Izzy. There's another guy, Izzy, who's the guy that beat me out of a $6,000 all in. 12K spot. Flop. He like ripped it all in on me and just like literally he had a gut shot, and he had a pocket six. Well, gut shot. It was like a 6,000. And I don't remember exactly what I had, but I remember that he hit like a miracle. And like there was nothing that could have called him that didn't have him crushed. Like, if I had top pair, I had him crushed to a miracle, like 6,000. And it was like, that's what it was, is that I had an overpair, which is like not even really like a strong hand, and especially in PLO. But then I made a hero call with the overpair, and he really had like not even just a draw. He had like a really weak draw. But he makes moves like that all the time. That's just how he plays. The guy's name is Izzy. And he's there all the time. I'm like, without a doubt, he is here. But that one hand, like, is gonna haunt me forever. Because that was like a lot of money for me. Like, it's like the money and the amount that it was like meant a lot, because it took a lot of like poker to get up to that. And I'm sure it did for him too, you know, like I think he's got like a similar bankroll strategy as I do. Like, I think he's probably made of money, and he probably is on the same kind of bankroll strategy as me, where he's like trying to turn his what he can get out of the ATM in a day is probably like 1 or 5K. I got a 5K limit in my daily. I'm like, that's rich. I'm getting so old. I remember when my limit was $200. Like, I couldn't pull out more than 200 in a day. Now it's like 5K? Jesus Christ. That's a lot of money. And the bank's just like, pull out 5K? Fuck. I'm like, fuck. Am I really rich? And then the other thing that's crazy is that girl in Vietnam. I wanted to send her a message. She just like stopped talking to me. And then she like started talking to me again. I feel like girls just do that. Like, they'll stop talking to you, and then out of nowhere, they'll just start talking to you again. Probably because they got some other fucking guy. But I mean, she says that she's got like, her buffalo is sick. And so she got to take care of her sick buffalo. And she doesn't have any money. So, you know, I got this girl in like freaking Asia wants me to send her money so she could bring her sick buffalo to the hospital. And I'm like, look, baby, like, I already gave you like, she said that her salary is like $200 a month, you know, in that country's money or whatever. So she's making like $200 a month. And I basically came out there and just dumped like 6K on her like it was nothing. I was like, and to me, it really costed like 15K to go out there, all that time off work, everything else, like it costed me 15K to give her 6K, like, to hang out. I mean, I didn't pay her to hang out, but like that's how much it cost me to go out there, and how much I spent on, like, you know, going out to eat and everything else. For sick buffalo, I mean, that buffalo is in bad shape, so you gotta take care of a sick buffalo. And it's a nice little buffalo animal, and like they're gonna eventually eat it, but that's what I like, you know. I like girls that are just nice foreign girls, and they have a little buffalo farm. Like the buffaloes good sometimes, but like they're not that good. So she's been busy, like trying to take care of her sick buffalo, working hard. She got like big money, and she wanted help from me. She knows I have all this money, and she's just like, help me, I need money. I'm like, baby, I'm not gonna send you money, because for one thing, the people from the government with the immigration, if I start sending you money, they're gonna find out, like, right away. The government's always looking at my finances and everything. And the government's gonna look at my finances, and they're gonna say, you keep sending money to fucking Asia, and when we start trying to get her a green card, then they're gonna say, you were sending money to this girl in Asia, and now you're trying to get her a green card, and now she's a fucking hooker. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna send you any fucking money, because then they're not gonna let you get a green card. I did all this for nothing. And she, like, I don't know if she like forgot how to speak English or she took offense to it, but then she like stopped talking to me. And I'm like, well, stop talking. Just, I gotta go find another fucking girlfriend. But now she's like started talking to me, and she's saying that she's gonna go get like a casino job in uh, Po Quoc, which is like the Vegas of Vietnam. And I'm like, look, I'm not into casinos, like, and they don't have poker there. They have like table games, and they call it poker, but it's really like a table game. And my thing is that I'm trying to like, be competitive, but I really like, for the sake of competition, I'm seeing that like the poker thing, like, yeah, I put a lot of time into it, and like it takes a lot of like studying. Like you can't just walk into a poker game, eat uh, Daniel Negreanu out of the $600 that he bought in for, like, and his like 11 bullets to that he's gonna put into the tournament trying to win a fucking trophy. You just can't take him on without knowing something about it. Like you gotta do your research and you gotta study up on it or whatever. Like you gotta learn about it or whatever. It's not like any retard can walk in there and make it happen. Like you gotta put a little study into it and a little educate yourself. But the thing about it is, they don't really have the game there. But I mean, they have pool is like huge. So I mean, I could get into pool. Pool is a big deal out there in Asia. So, and that's all the same thing, you study your way up and get used to it. Practice, all that stuff. I feel like taking on a whole new life going out there. Like, something always leads to something else. Like, so I could tell her, like, I mean, I already told her, like, go to folk work and where you can make money. Like, if that's where all the tourists go, that's where all the money is at. Like, go there, make money, and get it together. So, maybe that's where she's headed. And then maybe that'll lead to something else. Maybe she'll be, she'll have some history as like a casino employee. She'll learn the game there. And then maybe someday our lines will collide. It'll be, she could come out working casino at Vegas, or I could go out to, like, some girl from Japan told me that there's no casinos in Japan. Or maybe there was no casino poker in Japan. But then she said that she goes, "Oh, do you know blah blah blah, some guy?" And the other guy was like, "Oh yeah, I know him, yeah." And she's like, "Yeah, he got a home game in Tokyo." So there's definitely home game poker in Tokyo. But I'm thinking about giving all that up anyway and going and playing some tennis. Oh, that Tabasco and turn something into nothing, or nothing into something. Man, that shit is strong. It's got some flavor. And just put it on like regular potatoes. Man, they turn those potatoes from like boring potatoes into like, ooh, fire. Like every little bit of the potato is like, either it has like a little Tabasco, it's got a lot of Tabasco. You just taste like, from whether it's none to a lot. Man. I guess that's why they're number one. Tabasco. Yeah, shit. And they got it everywhere. It's like a Heinz. Yes, anywhere for hot sauce, they give you Tabasco right away. And it is, it's the best. Good. I mean, there are some that are better. You got like more flavor, more complex flavor. never get a. I guess my mom's busy. She never watches it live anymore. She used to make comments, never. Well, it's like 6 in the morning. I can't believe I'm still awake. Will that Tabasco hit them potatoes? Roll around a little bit. Anyway, what was I saying? It was about I was playing the mix game all night. Then I go over to this other table, and their mix game broke. Which that girl who got 11th, and she wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. And after, I was like, how many, like, just stone flips did you win to get to that point? She goes, I didn't win a lot of stone flips. I'm thinking, yeah, fucking right. And she goes, but one of the, like, the hands that definitely made me go from, like, being just barely getting there to where I was, like, cheer for the tournament, and the TV people came running over to take a picture of me. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's because you're a girl and you have any chips. Like, it's not because you're amazing, it's because you're a girl and you're like a pretty girl. And so they want to take a fucking picture of you. Like, there's a transvestites that they want to take a picture of too. And like, there's some other guy who he's like a male model fucking guy, and they run over and take a picture of him. They want that image. They want the image of like pretty Asian, good-looking people they're not running around taking pictures of all the ugly motherfuckers and 90% of like old ugly landlord, like old like retired mailman that play poker. They're running around taking pictures of the prettiest ones to put in the magazine. But they run over, take a bunch of pictures of her, and now she thinks she's a fucking rock star. And she said that the key hand that put her in the chip lead was she thought that some nitty guy that the table was calling all in Dave, because he kept going all in. And I don't know if that meant everybody was folding or everybody was like just like donking off to him when he goes all in. But the guy kept going all in. And she said that he said something to her. And when she said what he said, she said that he called the clock on her before she even sat and thought for a second about if she was going to call. And she flopped top pair. She had Queen Jack, flopped a Jack, which was top pair. And didn't really have much of a draw on top of that. And that he shoved all in and then called the clock on her, like in 1 second. And that she took that as weakness, is what she said. And so she called him. And she had like in the top 4 of chips. And then when she called him, he had pocket aces. And she spikes a queen. So she hit a, 5-outer. And knocked him out. Or didn't knock him out, but like into where he was like on life support. And that put her in a massive chip lead for the Gladiator. And made the camera run over and take a picture of her. Jeff's running up behind her, slamming that microphone in her face. She thinks she's a rock star. And then she ends up getting 11th in the tournament. So that it got down to like everybody had 4 bigs. And I was like, yeah, that's why I said, how many flips did you win? Because every tournament's the same. It's a bunch of like coin flips. It's like who's got a pocket pair versus who's got ace anything. And they flip. Like, nobody's like so much better than everybody at poker. Like, it's just a coin toss marathon. That's why I want to take up tennis, or I feel like I wouldn't really get along with people good enough for golf. But like tennis was fun. It was like one of my favorite times of my life was COVID. And me and Liz used to go and play tennis at the park. And that was like the coolest shit ever. I like tennis. Like, you just whack a ball back and forth, and you can get really good at it. Definitely a skill thing. You can definitely get good at it. And then